and affordable meal. Now, Claudia, you're actually going to create a video right here on stage that you plan to use on social media. Well, they're working on the tech. But we want to use it in your table parties too, right?
Yeah, so I'm a huge believer in multitasking. My thought is if I'm already cooking in the kitchen, or in this case on stage, why not record it and share with others, right? And one quick thing, I actually have a very small kitchen at home, so I just make sure that my messy things are out of the camera, and you can do this too, I promise.
I totally agree. So let's see this in action with the new Bento lunchbox. Good luck.
They're hard to open. We were trying to do it last night. They're tricky.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me live today. Wow, there's a lot of people on joining me on my Facebook Live, and so many from Chicago. What is going on today? My live just a couple days ago, you saw me take 3 pounds of chicken and cook it all at once and divide it into 3 freezer meals. And wasn't that awesome? Power cooking, making mealtime so much faster. So today we're going to take one of those chicken bags and make a smoky black bean barbecue wrap. And all we did already is just heat it up right here. We literally took that freezer bag, remember that freezer bag I showed you? And we just dumped it right in because we love dump meals. I don't know about you guys, anybody a busy mom here? So we need to get dinner on the table super quickly, right? So not only am I going to show you how we're going to cook dinner with this, but we're going to be extra smart today, and we're going to even make some lunch for tomorrow. Maybe for the pool, maybe for work, or maybe for those kids. How does that sound? Drop me a 1 in the comments if that sounds like something you want to do at your house as well. So let's get going. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our own little mayo spread. And we're going to use our smoky barbecue rub and put it in with some mayonnaise. Now you can do this with any of our seasonings, and if you want it a little lighter, you can use a little bit of Greek yogurt. You could do this with some cream cheese. You can have some fun with our seasonings. So you can do this with any of our seasonings. How does that sound? So I would love to hear in the chat which of the Pampered Chef seasonings do you own and which are your favorite. And for those of you guys that are new here, I just want to remind you that my goal and my job is to help people save time and money in the kitchen. How does that sound for you guys? So right here, I use the Pampered Chef tortilla warmer to heat up the tortillas so they're easier to work with, but it actually keeps it warm for a nice time. But what my kids love this for, here we go, busy moms, pancakes, frozen pancakes. They can do it themselves and they can put them in the microwave. So we're going to spread some of this on here. And the other thing that, I don't know if you guys know this, right now, I mean, I'm sure you do, right? Anybody experienced high grocery prices lately? Okay. High gas prices?
Yes.
Okay. So did you know that the first thing that people cut from their budget is dining out? So that is my mission. My mission is to show you how you can make easy, delicious meals at home, super cheap and budget friendly. Because guys, cooking dinner does not have to be complicated. All right, so we're gonna take some of our mixture right here and put it in our wraps so we can make these for dinner. And the cool thing is you can make this as simple and basic as you want, or you can be fancy and fancy it up, right? So I would actually love to hear from you guys in the comment. What kind of toppings would you put on these wraps? Let me know. Is it maybe salsa, avocado? Which one is it gonna be? And then of course we need some cheese. Anybody love cheese? So, wow, we got a lot of cheese lovers here today. That's awesome. All right, so the cool thing about shredding your own cheese, so let me ask you guys first. Let me know in the comments if you know why you should always grate your own cheese. If you've been following me for a while, you obviously know this and you probably already have our cheese grater. But that's another thing that you can save a lot of money on in the grocery store. If you buy a pre-shredded cheese right now, it is more expensive. It has all that extra coating that we don't like. It melts a lot harder in your food, so this will melt amazing, cheaper, and will stretch your budget because we're all about stretching the budget and not our body, right? All right, and the last thing we're gonna add is some lettuce. So that is another thing, guys. Have you ever bought that iceberg lettuce at the grocery store, and by the time you take it home, it's already all like brown and gross and wrinkly?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can buy a whole head of iceberg lettuce and shred it yourself with Paper Chef's fabulous salad choppers, okay? But I actually think they should be called everything choppers because those of you guys that watched my live, you saw that we used them on the chicken as well. So they work really well for that as well. Okay, so here we have it. Literally in a few seconds, dinner can be done because all the mess we already did when we power cooked our chicken, right? So you have dinner right here. You can leave it like that, wrap it up. You can even grill it on a saute pan. Or guess what? If you're really busy and you have people coming and going out of your house, another mom win I like to call is do it yourself, okay? Do it yourself bar, assemble it yourself so I don't have to figure out what you like and what you don't like, and it's a win, right? Do you guys agree? Do we like mom wins? Woo! All right, so I promised you I was gonna show you a quick, easy dinner, but we're gonna move, I'm gonna take you over here and show you what we can also do for lunch as well. How does that sound? Work once, eat twice? All right, so how about preparing this for your kids' lunches, right? It's August, kids are going back to school soon, so we need to start thinking about prepping some lunches. And I have my favorite new Pampered Chef product here with you guys. I've been hiding it in my closet for a couple weeks, but I'm ready for it to come out. So I'm gonna show you Pampered Chef's new bento box. And I've already been obsessed with bento boxes, but I actually love this one so much better because the color for me is very neutral. It's not bright pink, it's not bright green, like some of the ones I have for my kids. So not only can they use it, I can use it now too. Love it. All right, so we're gonna take the other half of our chicken and prepare some lunch for the kids. Or how about anybody work and go to a real job, right? And you wanna bring lunch and save some money? So you could do this here as well because people will go out, grab a lunch, and you're spending 20 bucks and you're spending money on coffee. So just take your own lunch. It tastes so much better anyways, right? So again, you could use some cheese. We're gonna grab some cheese over here. Shred some cheese on here or keep it simple, whatever works for you, all right? And guys, for those of you guys that anybody have picky eaters at home? You can totally leave the beans out, okay? You can assemble it separately or however you want. So we're gonna wrap this up and we're gonna put these in our bento box for lunch. You can do one or you can do two, whatever you feel like it. And then what I love about the other side of this is that you can prepare some snacks. Anybody a big snacker here? Put snack in the comments. I think I like to snack more than I like to eat a regular meal. So I told you that you can already save money by grating your own cheese. But the other thing, I don't know why I just recently discovered this, but it just kind of dawned on me. My kids go through cheese stick like crazy. Anybody else have kids that eat cheese sticks all the time? Right? So they're pretty expensive. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make my own cheese sticks. I'm gonna be a super mom. So I love to use our crinkle cutter and make our own little cheese sticks, right? And then put them in a little baggie and they can just grab them. And not only do they look pretty, they actually have a lot more flavor than the cheese sticks as well. So we're gonna use some of these and put them in our bento box. So we have some cheese we can snack on. I'll put some crackers on here so you could fill this with anything you want. And the last thing, let's add a little bit of fruit to keep things healthy, okay? We're gonna use our quick slice right here. Many of you guys have seen me use this before, so I would love to hear who already has one, or if you see anything I'm doing today, I would love for you to say, I want that, and we can talk about it. All right, so we're gonna use some strawberries right here, and now use that for some fruit. And real quick, literally in 20 minutes or less, not only did you make dinner, you already prepped some lunch for tomorrow. Do you guys love that? Okay. right, and just so you know, this is, if you saw it a couple days ago, we talked all about power cooking, and this was a super easy dump meal, and guess what? I still have 2 more in the freezer. So again, my mission is to help you guys save time and money in the kitchen and make dinner super simple and let you guys know that it does not have to be complicated. So if you think that maybe your friends may be interested in some power cooking recipes, I would love to share. I have a whole PDF of recipes for them. So I would love for you to maybe be interested in a virtual party. Get some of these products for half price or free. So if you're interested in that, come in virtual party and we'll get you hooked up with lots of free and discounted items and help you and your friends save time and money in the kitchen. Thanks for watching me, guys. I hope you guys have a good day.